Okay, so let's talk about our final project. This is part one of our final project, and we are interning at a gym called Unique Physique, and our manager has asked us to create a two-page flyer to accompany a brochure. So you're going to follow the instructions on the right of my screen here, and you're going to create your own flyer in a Word document here. So I'm going to go ahead and create a Word document, and you guys can follow along. First, it says in this box here that the title style, which is Unique Physique, should be a size 48 font. So I'm going to go ahead and set that. It should be a Bodoni MT font, so I'm going to go ahead and center that. And then it says it's to be centered again. And it should be the color green. So I'll hit my down arrow and I'll choose a color green. And I'll type as it says. Now it says that the subtitle, center R's and stuff, should be size 18. Make that change. It should be Calibri. Again, make that font change. And it should be the color black. So I'll make that change. And again, you see that it is centered, so I will leave my cursor where it is. And just follow along. With what they have typed. Oops, sorry. I'm having a hard time talking and typing at the same time. Oops. Bounced back on me, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that to size 18. For some reason my computer does that a lot, not sure why. Calibri, and it's already black. Okay. And I'll finish that up. Oh, and I notice that my color is green, so I need to change that back to black because that's what the directions told me. There you go. And then it says, new at the gym, and here's a subtitle. And it says that that subtitle should be size 18 Calibri font and a blue color. And it is no longer centered, as you notice. Size 18 and Calibri, and it should be blue. So again, I'll change that to blue, and I'll type what they want me to type there. Okay, so now we're going to create a list, and we're going to bullet it, and it says that it should be size 18, which I have, Calibri font, which it is, and bullet with italicized headings and black in color. So I'm going to change back to black, and I'm going to, everything is set, so I'm going to go ahead and choose a bullet type that I want to use. I'm just going to use the plain old bullet. Yep, they did type Yogo, and I did not italicize, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight that and choose italics. There. Next line, I don't want that to bullet this next line, so I'm going to backspace, and you see it takes away the bullet. And I don't need this italicized any longer because they just want the subheading italicized, and I'm going to type the rest. Okay, I'm not going to type all of this because you guys don't need to watch me do that. I'll just type, oops, go ahead and return when they ask you to. I'll stop here just for simplicity reasons. And I'm going to go to my next, see, it jumped around on me again, to my next bullet. So I'm going to the end of my last line that I type. I'm going to hit bullet, and there it is. And the next bullet point is personal trainer. Again, I don't need that bullet, so I'm going to backspace and it removes the bullet. Now I type. And I'll stop here, just for simplicity reasons. Moving down in my directions, I see I have another bullet, so I'm going to go to the end of my paragraph there, and I will hit return. Why is it not returning? Return. There we go. Again, I need another bullet. So I'll choose that, and again I will type my title, my subtitle. Now you'll notice that I made a mistake here. In the directions over here, it asked me to italicize my subheadings. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I did not previously. I'm glad I remembered that. Again, don't want that bullet point, going to backspace, change it out of italicize, and type my third bullet. And oops. All right, again, I'm going to stop there. So next is center happenings. And again, it is a title, and they're asking it to be Calibri, size 18, and a blue color font. So I'll choose the same blue that I used earlier at New at the Center, which was this here, I believe. And if I'm not sure, I can always use my format painter to figure that out. So I'm going to type, oh, I'm sorry, this is another page. So to move to my new page, which you guys should not have to do because you're typing the whole document, unlike me. It's placed at the left margin. Again, it is, I'm going to double check Calibri, 18 and blue, and I'm done. I can go ahead and type my subtitle. Here it says size 18, Calibri, font black, Calibri 18, font black. So I'll change back and I'll type this paragraph here. I'm not going to type the entire thing. See, I jumped around again. Okay, and I'm going to stop there just for time purposes. Next it says, I'm going to double space, it says size 20, Calibri, which it is, and bold, there, and black color. So I will change that back, and now I will type. asked me to type. All right, so we're going to stop there, and I'll give you time to work on this part of the assignment. Okay, so now we're back. We took about 15 to 20 minutes to work on that part of the assignment. And now we're going to continue on with inserting a picture and a table. So first we need to insert a picture. So I'm going to go to my document again, and I'm going to say Insert, and I'm going to choose, I need this bigger illustration. I'm going to choose Online Picture, and I'm going to type in exactly what I want, and I'm going to say picture of person working out. And let's see, I'll pick something out of here, hopefully. We'll choose this man here, just because. Now, obviously I need to resize my picture, so I'm going to drag and make it smaller, probably a little smaller yet. And I want this centered, so I'm going to go to Home, and I'm going to choose Center. And there it moves. So now we need to put in a table. So again, I'm going to center my table, or my title of my table, which tells me that it's size 24, Calibri, blue font, choose the same blue I was using before, centered where I am, and I'm going to type schedule for December. Again, I'm going to say in my center, and I'm going to input a table. So I'm going to insert table, and here it says that I want 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 down, and 4 across. 2, 3, 4. And now I'll have to resize that, obviously. So how do I resize? These are all correct. I need to increase the size. I don't want to input. Okay, there we go. I want to decrease the size of my day cells, which it did not do. Let's try that again. Let's try this. Let's increase this here. You have to hit just the right spot. There we go. I want to increase that so I can input all of my data, and I want to increase this here as well to be similar in size. So you'll notice here that you have a ruler, and so you can just kind of eyeball that and see that these two cells, these two rows, are similar in size. So now I'm going to input my information. So in my day cells, it says green fill. So again, I'm going to go to Home, and I'm going to choose let me open this up a little bit more so I can see what it's asking me to do. Okay, so here is my text color, which I want white, and I'm going to go ahead and type that. Well, let's do this first. My text should be, there it is right here, sorry. My text is going to be white, which we already did. My background fill. So to fill in, color fill my cells of the days of the week, I'm going to go to Table, Design, and click on Design. I'm going to choose Shading. It asks me to use green,